Facehammer TV. It's me, Russ the Face. I'm joined by
Luke Rooney.
There you go, Luke Rooney, my man from the Warlords. That is still feeling a bit butthurt.
It's a bit sore.
It's a bit sore.
It's still good. It was a good game.
It was good. It was a great game, even if I did cheat.
Well, we won't talk about that.
Nobody saw it. It's fine. Oh yeah, sorry, I've just told everyone.
It was a 6-inch piling.
Yeah, no, that was Terry. So we're here to do a list tech.
Yeah.
So what I thought we'd do is you've actually written a specific list for one of the scenarios.
Yeah.
So do you want to just say what scenario it is you've been thinking about?
Yeah, so 3 places of power. So list design is based around the game we had with Russ. So Warlords GT. My list was a bit weak. I had a lot of units but no characters. Really struggled in our game. So went back, hashed it, and I've got what I think is quite a good list. It's a bit cheeky. So if anyone doesn't know, 3 places of power is you score each turn for the heroes you have on 3 objectives.
Yeah.
And against the game of Russ, your Lord of Change went charge forward early on, and I just struggled. Yeah. So with this one, the idea is that I've got a Bloodthirster with Instant Rage, quite choppy, Changeling, so you can slow down their hero or pin them in the first turn. Lord of Change for Gateway, run for, and also to summon. Got a Vermin Lord Deceiver to pop about, which is always good with Skittily.
Yeah, really strong.
I've got a Secretor and a Stoker to whip the 50 bloodletters. This is my battle line. So lots of mortal wounds, Lord towards the ability. It's the command traits, that's going to be good.
So you're running them in 130 and 210?
Yeah, so it's just you've got the main block and then 2 flanking. So, and plus the unit of 10 still got 20 attacks.
Yeah.
So even though it's mortal wound on 6s, it's still worthwhile.
Yeah.
Just a nice pin. And then a Warp Lightning Cannon at the back to just and snipe stuff off.
A little leaf out of my book there.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then the list's got 120 summon points left. So with that, I can summon Lord of Change. Sorry, that'd be nice. A Lord of Change.
Lord of Change.
Yeah. No,
maybe in the next one. Yeah.
Herald of Zinch. So if you play the Savage Orc list that's doing quite well at the minute, Lord of Change summons 18. Due to the base size, you've got a 37-inch threat range.
Yeah.
Herald of Zinch, 3 dice with his Tome. D6 mortal wounds, casting the spell, bang, he's not using that ability. No. So it's a little trick, but I've also got the ability to summon a Blood Throne, big base, leader again. So in theory, my list has got 7 heroes, 50 bloodletters with 2 attacks each, and a Warp Lightning Cannon. For that scenario, I'm feeling quite confident. And so that's all off the back of our game 5 at Warlords.
Yeah, you just felt you didn't have enough heroes. You needed a way to kill their heroes and a way to contest the objectives on the first turn.
That's the main thing. I think the idea is to run forward, claim early on, and then just hold them.
Tell me, I understand a lot of the hero choices you're taking. The first thing I'm going to ask you is Kairos.
Yeah.
Are you going to miss him?
Yes.
It's quite a big decision to drop him because what he brings with this, especially with that summon snipe, is you can go, that is a 6.
Yeah.
And I think maybe you're going to struggle with you can guarantee the double turn. He's so strong, particularly in that scenario, because you can get on the objectives, and guarantee the turn, and then go, well, I've scored twice before you've had a chance to respond.
I think the reason why I dropped him was in the list with the Blood Secretor. Anybody who doesn't know, within 18 of him, you don't get battle shot tests. So the idea is with my list when I ran Kairos was 2 of my fast units run out. If you lose some, you change it, the battle shock test to a 1. With demons, you get D3 or D6 back. So in a lot of the scenarios, when you need models within 6 inches, it stops them from scoring because you leave a tail out, lose them, put them back on.
I think it's optional. I think the past battle shock is optional. So I think you could actually choose to take the test even if you're under the banner, and then just. So I think it's optional, but you maybe you're right. I mean,
either way with the fast units, that was the idea, and also for, like as you say, spells. When you can't amend the turn roll, which I honestly think is a good idea, using that ability to change the dice every turn isn't fair. I just don't think he's worth the extra 40 points compared to the Lord of Change.
Yeah, I can see that.
And his spell isn't as good, so it's on a 9, it only does D6 mortal wounds.
And obviously if you want to put a spawn, that's going to cost you reinforcement points. And then,
we'll see how it goes, to be honest. It was also like your Lord of Change, running forward turn 1, buff him up with a unit in front, and then he's quite hard to get to.
So the other hero I want to talk about is the Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people run the Wrath of Khorne first for the run and charge, and the 12-inch whip hammer thing.
Nice.
So what does the Instant Rage first give you, and why did you take that variant?
So the reason he's good is for the big boom effect. So you can, if he's the general, you can give him +1 attack and you can give him +1 to wound.
Right, okay. Yeah.
So then it means he's got 5 attacks. If he gets +1 to hit, he's hitting on 3s, which is nice. So sorry, start again. 4 attacks normally, +1 attack, +1 from the banner is 6 attacks.
Yeah.
If he gets +1 to hit, so he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, wounded on 2s, and that would mean any 4s, 5s and 6s go to a boom, which then means D6 more, well 6 mortal wounds if he's at full strength. So you need to shoot him to weaken him and then charge him, hoping you don't.
So he could almost potentially, I'm not sure how it works, but could he charge a unit and then use that boom on a character that's behind that unit?
Yeah.
So it's any model within 8. Right,
So,
okay, really strong.
So unit-wise, he's really good, and he's the cheaper one.
So he's almost like a way to snipe a hero hiding behind the wall of the men.
So it's really good.
Because you can go into Horde of Men, do a load of damage, and then just go ping, and then he's got like an AoE effect, hasn't he?
Yeah, which is really good.
Yeah.
He's also useful, so you combine him with a changeling, you can pretty much dictate where you want them to fight. So you'll slow a unit down on the one half with the changeling. They then try and swamp him to try and reveal him, which is always good. And they get forced into.
They're nicely clustered up for you. Yeah.
And then they get forced in, so all the units are together. Big boom. That's the plan. Might not work like that, but
I think it's great to see you taking a model that people don't use very often, and I'd be really interested to see in the weekend, like if you actually pull that combo off.
It would be nice.
So, like, is there anything just before we finish up here? Is there any list or model or potential thing that you've seen people using that is going to cause you a concern in that game? So something you think I really don't want to face again?
To be honest, no. There's nothing. Death's really popular at the minute.
Yeah.
As is destruction.
Yeah.
I think if I can withstand the first turn destruction shooting, I'm okay. With death, the Mongol's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I see that.
I think with the amount of shooting, the amount of just units to pin, I should be okay. So then, if I can swamp him, hold him with a 30-letter unit, he might kill him over 2-3 rounds, but it then lets my heroes rack up the points and score. We'll see how it goes anyway.
Well, yeah, well, I wish you all the best, and no doubt we'll catch up with you during the event. So, thanks very much. Yeah. Right, cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.